Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer originally purchased this foldable electric bike with a specific purpose in mind, to store it in a trailer and use it for scouting out camping spots down dirt roads. However, after a straightforward assembly process, what was intended as a utility vehicle quickly became a source of genuine enjoyment. Despite not having ridden a bicycle seriously in decades, our reviewer was instantly hooked after the first test ride. The effortless feeling of cruising up and down the street sparked a desire to ride more, leading to over 200 miles logged in the first month alone, primarily on greenways and bike paths. This client found there was a bit of a learning curve. Initially, they had a tendency to go full throttle, causing the bike to lurch forward. Over time, they learned to rely on the pedal assist, finding a comfortable cruising speed, and discovering how to use the gears more effectively to extend the battery's range, especially on hills. While this fat tire bike is capable of reaching higher speeds, our reviewer prefers a more relaxed pace, finding it more enjoyable for daily rides. A minor accident involving a dropped bike led to a broken throttle and a lesson in self-sufficiency. Local bike shops were unable to order the specific parts, but the repair turned out to be surprisingly simple. The owner was able to find a compatible replacement online and fix it themselves in less than a day. Overall, this electric bike has completely exceeded expectations. It transformed from a simple tool for camping into a beloved mode of transportation for errands and recreation, proving to be a sturdy, enjoyable, and surprisingly indispensable purchase.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer purchased this folding electric bike as a practical solution for their daily commute, needing an alternative to traditional cycling and expensive ride-sharing services. Right out of the box, they were impressed. The machine arrived securely packaged, and setup was incredibly simple, requiring just a few unfolds and minor adjustments to the kickstand and quick releases. On their initial rides, they found it to be a ton of fun and were especially pleased with its performance. Our reviewer's main concern was range, and this electric bike delivered, achieving about 35 miles on battery power alone while traveling at top speed on flat, paved roads. However, their enthusiasm hit a major roadblock on the second ride when an electrical issue surfaced. The power cut out completely after riding over some level railroad tracks and again after a hard braking incident, ultimately displaying a controller error code. They believe there may be a short in the brake sensor and are currently working with the manufacturer to resolve it under warranty. Despite this significant problem, the overall feeling remains positive. They did have a few other criticisms, noting that they seem to have received an older model with a different controller and charger than the one described in the manual. This was compounded by a lack of clear instructions for checking the electrical system and a concern about the bike's weatherproofing in a rainy climate. Still, our reviewer loves this electric bike and sees it as the perfect transportation solution for their specific needs once it's repaired. They are already planning future upgrades, such as adding lockable storage, a more comfortable saddle for long distances, and street tires for a smoother ride on pavement.
All right, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer recently shared their experience with a new folding e-bike, detailing everything from delivery to extended use. Upon arrival, which was surprisingly early, this personal transport option was nearly completely assembled. Our reviewer noted it was packed securely and folded in its box, requiring only unfolding and locking into place, a process that felt robust and secure from the start. An initial snag involved the expected baskets not being included in the main shipment. However, after a quick note to the seller, a separate package containing both front and rear baskets arrived just a couple of days later. While there were no instructions for installation, this client found them straightforward to attach. A small improvement suggested for the basket hardware was the inclusion of lock washers or nylon insert nuts for better security, something our reviewer remedied with their own supplies. The first test ride proved very encouraging. This electric vehicle demonstrated plenty of power, effortlessly tackling hills and reaching speeds over 20 mph, making the advertised torque figures entirely believable. While everything worked well, our reviewer plans a quick once-over to tighten all nuts and bolts, a common practice for new bike owners. Given the speeds achieved, this client decided early on to wear a motorcycle helmet rather than a standard bike helmet, feeling the enhanced protection was warranted for their quite valuable head. The primary goal for acquiring this e-bike was for exercise, both for the rider and their dog, and the powerful pedal assist system certainly ensures the canine companion gets a good workout. After more time with it, the initial 4-star rating was confidently upgraded to 5 stars. This folding e-bike proved to be exceptionally sturdy. However, our reviewer did highlight a crucial point for potential owners regarding transportation. This fat tire e-bike, with its substantial 4.5-inch tires and considerable weight, 60-70 p.
That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.